My medium is time and connection, and it has been for years, but maybe in some ways that's never been visible. And there was a way that everything burning in the fires, like that spirit of what this art really is impossibly more visible than ever. I'm Cathy Salser, and this is Scaffolding the Phoenix. With this exhibit, we're not just looking at the Phoenix, we're being the Phoenix. Us being together, and that includes anyone listening virtually. That is the Phoenix. With this art, we're using bits of time and connection as scaffolding for journeys. My home burned in the Palisades fires, and what burned was a legacy of decades of artifacts using time and connection to anchor journeys of change. But here, together, it's like a walking meditation of that Phoenix rising. This is a tree that survived the LA fires, and in its branches it holds the words of 54 people and growing. And with this tree, each person's invited to take a seed of strength, whether they feel that strength or not. What strength do they wish to carry on their journey? But it welcomes people to notice, what am I moving from? What am I moving toward? And to give those words voice, even when they feel impossible, and to know that they're held in community. With this project, we use glass cabochons that we literally dug out of the ashes at my home and cleaned. And with these glass firestones, I invite folks to create a seed of strength. What is it that they're wishing for in those moments when they feel most lost? But the art isn't that object, it's not the glass. It's that moment of connecting with that wish. It's the moment of being able to connect back to it over time with that sense of, oh, I'm not alone. Because the tangible piece serves as a portal of connection. And each of these pieces uses time and connection as an art supply in different ways. The tree holds space for our collective community healing. The firestones hold space for an individual journey, or sometimes folks are making them to give to another friend who needs strength. When everything is lost, it's like you lose who you were. The you that was there, that was about to do whatever it was about to do, is gone. And the Phoenix rising out of those ashes, it's not just something that happens. Scaffolding the Phoenix means it takes every bit, every little step, every breath, and these messy moments along the way. What I began to do right after the fires was created this little team of folks that I could just share day by day, like just share an audio recording each day and have that recorded moment be my scaffolding. A space where I could cry, a space where I could share how it's going, a space where I could orient myself. The Heart Team piece holds 5 months from the day right after the fires of being supported by this team of 6 people. They're literally represented by these stones in this circle. And this piece holds words written each day that anchored my journey and helped me find my footing. The scaffolding studies are each created with ash from my home. It was surprising, actually, as I began to work with the ash, to encase it in medium and to start to create with it. It felt kind of astoundingly positive. And I was shocked as I was creating. And I was creating these shores where I am. As I emerged from the fires, a friend had a home near the beach and said, "Do you need a place to be?" And that's been my refuge. And these pieces reflect those shores, the ash washed up on those shores, the process of the ocean cleansing itself, the process of day by day, taking moments of brokenness, taking moments of 4 a.m. tears and journaling those moments and tearing those into these pieces. They contain ash from the home, and they contain fragments of fibers from the home where I am now, and they contain bits of words from my journey and bits of words from others that are journeying alongside me. And with these pieces, it's like a meditation. It's a walking meditation on taking moments, metabolizing moments of trauma and letting them become vessels of transformation. That's what each of these pieces felt like as I created it. And here in the gallery, these pieces aren't meant to be looked at. They're each an invitation. On the gallery wall, it said, take them off the wall, turn them over, see how the light dances across the iridescent surfaces. These pieces are meant to accompany journeys. And if one speaks to you, I welcome you to let it become scaffolding. And there's a little journal on the back that you can take off and write about the journey that you're scaffolding. And so whether you're a fire survivor or scaffolding a different kind of phoenix, I welcome you to scaffold your phoenix here. By holding time and connection as a medium, we are scaffolding the phoenix. We are a beautiful circle, and we are stronger together. I thank everyone for being part of this journey with me. Everyone who's been part of the last decades. You are in those ashes. You are in those ashes that are creating this new scaffolding. I thank everyone who's part of this today, who's rebuilding their lives, who's working on whatever scaffolding in whatever dimensions. I thank Christine at Shoebox for being the midwife of this project, and I thank everyone who is here right now listening.